get mine. I gotta get mine. Ain't nothing free, so I gotta get mine. I gotta get mine. I gotta get mine. Ain't nothing free, so I gotta get mine. I gotta get mine. I gotta get. Ain't nothing free, so I gotta get mine. I gotta get mine. I gotta get mine. Hey, let me elaborate. Y'all niggas trying fake. I've been out here getting cake. It been a process to get my money straight. I remember them broke days when I ain't thought they could control. I just kept that hammer, homie, nigga, knock out your soul. If you ain't got my money on time, you better cash out. If you do that bad business, homie, don't even give me that. I've been staying out the way cause I ain't doing no dead time. Cause I ain't got time for you, little homie, I'm getting mine. Coolest nigga in the world, but don't try to test me. I won't never lead you astray, that's why the Lord bless me. I need no attention, I just keep the extension. I was me against the world, so I'm feeling like Pop. Chasing all this hundreds like I'm Zeke, but I'm from the block. Monetize the flow, just follow the formula. If you ain't trying to get that bread, then I'm ignoring ya. I'm looking for a way out, cause I'm trying to go global. These niggas ain't on they hustles, they ain't even mobile. These niggas ain't no soldier, that's what a nigga told ya. Elias Cash, nigga ain't nothing free. So you know how it is when you be coming to DC. Hey, ain't nothing free, so I gotta get mine. I gotta get mine. I gotta get. Ain't nothing free, so I gotta get mine. I gotta get mine. I gotta get.
The realest in the DMV. Let me elaborate.
Salute, bros. How y'all doing out there, man? Myself personally, it's one of them nights. One of them good old PTSD type nights. No rest to be found, but it's all good. I caught me a good old nap earlier. Listening to Uncle D, and he made a lot of sense. But then I got to thinking, you know me, sometimes I read a little too much into things. I never told y'all the story about the wall, bro. You know what I mean? Well, okay. That one right there. Yeah. The wall was a memorial to some of the different units and the different soldiers that fought and made the ultimate sacrifice. And I was involved in getting it built and getting it done, but I didn't know. I had no clue what the fuck they were doing. Like I told you before, contractors are very clannish. You know what I'm saying? Very clannish. So, it is what it is. What about Alexander Sloop, bro? Excuse me. Fob Salerno was in a somewhat friendly competition with Bagram, because Bagram had their own memorial. Well, you had to hit Bagram first before you came to Salerno. Bagram was its own little city. You know what I'm saying? Salerno was much smaller in comparison. I've been there for a hot little minute. And I made my way up the rank. I'm the lead SME, situation matter expert for the service department. And services are everything. Plumbing, HVAC, cleaning, fucking servicing dry shoes, wet shoes. Just overall maintenance of the fob. Right. And Pat called me into the office. Hit me on the hip on radio real quick. Low ass Pat. Pat was like, yeah, we need you to coordinate something. I'm like, all right, well, Pat, what you need? You know, you look out for me early in the morning with the coffee. I got you, Pat. What you need? You know, well, I had to get the Bammers to drive the trucks, get the dude that operates the crane, get the goddamn T-walls, cause that's what that is. It's T-walls, bro. Remember I described the Jones to you before? They built bunkers out of the bitches. Get the T-walls loaded up, get them on the truck, then have the crane get escorted down to the location. Get the truck escorted down, then turn right around and rope off the whole fucking area. I'm like, Pat, what the fuck is all this shit for? She was like, you'll see. You know, Pat was a Caucasian woman. Very, very bubbly and shit. I'm like, all right, whatever. It was a combination of contractors and uniformed persons that were involved in painting that wall. That wall, um, it wasn't everybody, but it was a lot of them. But that wall showed the names of the men and women in uniform that fought, bled, and died right there in that country. Before, it would be sporadic. Whenever a new unit would come in, you always have somebody that would tag their insignia on there on some random wall, you know what I'm saying? Like the big red one or the Spartans or something like that. Well, and this time they said fuck it. They just went ahead and put it all together. Now I'm the one directing these T-walls to be set in place, and they had to be, you know, locked in tight. Everything had to be level as far as the ground. And in the beginning stages of it, I was just overly frustrated with the whole fucking thing. Cause I'm like, Slim, y'all doing too much. You're not even telling me what the fuck all this is for. I find myself pissed because I'm like, I still have to run this base. I'm still in charge of all these different services. You know what I'm saying? If we get behind on this, that, or the third, while I'm focusing on this wall thing, and you're not telling me what it's all about, that's my job. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be my ass on the line type shit. And I'm pissed. Well, it finally all comes together. I take one look at it. I'm like, oh my God. I can't fucking believe it. Not because it was such a beautiful sight. No, I knew some of the people whose names were on that wall, bro. I physically saw them. I spoke to them, had conversations with them, talked to them and shit. And it hit me, it struck me, boom, right in the chest. I never wanted to see that motherfucker again. I walked smooth away like, nah, I'm cool. Not my cup of tea. But every so often I would find myself getting drawn back to that wall. I'd have to take a route where I would see that motherfucking wall. And it was like, can't deal with this trauma. Move on. Now that I'm older, in retrospect and reflecting, that was there to serve as a cautionary tale, but also to honor those that lost their lives over there in that place, in that country. You know what I mean? And I'm happy I found that photo because that had gotten pushed way to the back of my brain, dog. How does that tie in? Well, I'm gonna here it go. See, what a lot of our brown brothers and sisters that are being expedited back to fuck home don't realize is we got blood in this soil over here. Yeah. We got blood rights to everything over here. You just showed the fuck up and tried to get you a quick come up. Now, can I blame them for wanting to live a better life? Nah, bro, I can't. But they don't know white folks like we know white folks around this motherfucker. We knew it. We knew already. Yeah, nah, they gonna fuck you. Wait, just watch. They gonna fuck you. The men and women that wore the uniform, whose names were on that wall, serve as a reminder as to how America really functions and flows. You know, and us as FBA melanated folks from here, we know how this whole thing go. We know how this all works out and plays out. We know this system very well. The system of white supremacy, white supremacy doesn't give you nothing without taking something from you first. Well, for them names on that wall, it was their flesh and their blood, their life. That's what Paco and Rodriguez don't realize, you know. They haven't paid the price in blood around this bitch. It hit me in the chest every time I would see that fucking wall, dog. And me being me, every so often I walk up to it. It took the motherfucker like 2 days for the paint to dry. Like it was a long process, bro. Long process. But that memorial, I highly doubt it's still there now. But that memorial was needed. It served as a very clear reminder that this is war. This is a war zone. And fuck around, your name going to end up on this wall too. Paco and them ain't prayed. They ain't paid no price in blood. We have. Outside of that, a little bit of food for thought. I ain't really want nothing, but I'm gonna be up for a good little minute. So it is what it is. There you go. And there it is. There it is. So me and my good old PTSD are going to sit back and listen to some more good old black male media, but feeling bad and crying for a motherfucker that ain't spilt no blood over this bitch or for this bitch is not really what you need to be doing. Nah, it's not. It's not. Not at all, bro. It sounds a little cold-hearted, but it's real. In 4.5 years, I made plenty of motherfucking friends, plenty of associates and acquaintances, and guess what? They ain't all come back. So I can't feel nothing bad for them people. I'm just saying. There it is. It's been a long goddamn day. It's gonna be a long goddamn week. You brothers be easy. If I can, if I'm conscious, I'll fucking hit you in the morning, like on my normal schedule or schedule. You dig what I'm saying? But yeah, at the end of the day, I'm just getting xenophobic around this motherfucker. I'm like, nah, let them go. They'll be okay. They'll be okay. Where else would you better survive? At home or a foreign land? I think you'd be better at home. Just my opinion, though. You brothers have a great night. Peace.